feeling good. I love Nashville.
Do you?
I
Where are you from originally?
do. I'm originally from Utah, but I actually have 2 sisters who live in Nashville.
Yes.
So I've been hanging out with my nieces and nephews and getting some family time in, and working with Kellie actually.
Kellie Pickler.
Yeah.
We've heard of her.
Yeah, man. But I have to say, she's has withdrawals. I told her, I said, listen, you may be sick of me right now in the dance studio, but give it a week, and you're gonna be calling me, missing me bad, and
Is she missing you?
oh yeah.
All right.
She's like, I'm having problems. I'm doing the dishes. I'm doing the making pancakes, and I'm like dancing, and she's walking like this. And she just can't get enough. So it's great to see her and been working with her again. So.
Well, talk about working with Kellie Pickler, and she's got to be so busy touring and everything else. How did you find the time to even practice? I mean, how hard did that work with her schedule?
Oh man, she came into the show with such an amazing attitude and just came into it wanting to have a great experience, and she just put every ounce of energy into it. I did, however, have to keep her attention. Her attention, she was like one of those dogs who was like squirrel. She admits it. She goes, oh, I know. So we work in a rehearsal studio with a window, and there would be cars going past, and I'd be talking to her, and she'd be like, and just start looking at cars. And I'm like, no, back over here, babe, back over here. But she's the most amazing woman. I absolutely love her.
But there's something about, to be as successful as she is, she's got to be really disciplined, right? Is that what you think won it for you guys?
She is very disciplined, and she's a really good dancer, right? I was shocked. I actually was, the first day we were working with her, I was sitting there and I was going, oh, here we go. First day, it's always difficult because it's like teaching somebody to walk again. And we were dancing, and then all of a sudden in the corner of my eye, I saw her stretching out, and I was like, what are you doing with your leg? What is that? And she's sitting there with her leg up here. And I got really excited. I was like, wait a minute, this is gonna be fun. So.
Well, let's get it back to you. We have a question from the audience. This is from Jasmine G. Is this the same? It's the same Jasmine who was up here for the show?
Jasmine.
She even called herself Snazzy Jazzy.
Snazzy Jazzy.
Snazzy Jazzy. She wants to know, how did you get started in dancing?
I got started by being dragged by my mother, and I kicked and screamed. And I was like, no, it's for girls. I'm gonna get bullied. I hate it. I want to do sports. And when I walked in, I was like, Mom, there's like girls here. And so I got to dance with girls, and I thought, I got to roll around with a field with guys, but I can dance with girls. So I thought, I'm gonna go dance with some girls. So it was fun, yeah. But yeah, and it also was great. I got to be able to like travel when I was, being from Utah. And never really leaving the state. I suddenly got to go to Hawaii and LA and New York when I was about 11 years old, so I thought, man, this dancing thing is awesome. I love dancing.
When did other boys tease you, like growing up in Utah?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got bullied and all that fun stuff, But it was great. I had the opportunity to move to London when I was a young kid, about 12 years old, and so going from being sort of like ridiculed for dancing to being like the most popular guy in school, because it was like celebrated. To be good at something or to excel in something, it was celebrated instead of put down. So it was a great environment for me to be in.
Now you won Dancing with the Stars 4 times?
Yes.
4 times.
I have to say, this last win it felt super, super sweet, because one, it was a really difficult season and everybody was fantastic. Zendaya was incredible, Jacoby was great, and I actually came up to somebody came up to me, I was in Vegas, and they said, hey Derek, I really like you, you're great on the show, but I don't vote for you. And I was like, oh, that's very honest of you. She's like, well, I don't vote for you because you win all the time, and I don't, And so I was like, oh, well, that's not fair for my partner. So I was worried and concerned that, I was almost like a disadvantage. So when we won, I was like, yes, because it was for Kellie. I was so happy for Kellie. It was like redemption from American Idol.
Although she's doing okay for herself.
Oh, she's doing okay.
She's doing
doing all right.
So, what's the hardest part about doing the show? Are there certain dances that you get assigned and you just go, ooh, I don't want to do that one, that's a tough one? What's the most difficult dance for you if you had to choose a style?
It depends on who I'm dancing with, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the music, if I'm honest. you know, if the music is good, it doesn't really matter what dance you're doing. I think you can, you know, make it fun. But I've really enjoyed doing the contemporary and the jazz stuff, you know, on the show, and kind of broaden our vocabulary on the show as far as choreography goes. So yeah.
So you're here in Nashville. Are you a fan of country music?
I am a fan. Well, my sister, she sings country. Yeah, man. And I mean, she's been a bit busy doing like some movies and doing fantastic. But we're gonna be getting back. We're actually working on some projects together, and we're very, very excited about it. So.